In this lesson, we're going to look at the Wi-Fi Manager. We've seen how to look at network availability, and now we're going to see how to look at the Wi-Fi availability and how to turn it on and off. Our application has a button to initiate scanning for Wi-Fi state and to show the results of that status. In our Android manifest, we need to check the access for the Wi-Fi state, as well as changing the network state, the multicast state, and the Wi-Fi state. And in our activity, we have a member for our text view and button. We also have a member for a Wi-Fi Manager and a scan result broadcast receiver. The scan result broadcast receiver is a custom broadcast receiver, and it will get the results of our scans for Wi-Fi networks. In our onCreate, we create the Wi-Fi Manager by getting a system service with the context Wi-Fi service. And we look at that initial Wi-Fi state and report that on the text of our button. So when this application first comes up, it's going to let us know whether the Wi-Fi state is enabled or disabled. We create an instance of our scan result broadcast receiver, and we hook its receive event. And we'll take a look at that receiver in a little bit. And then we have our button Wi-Fi click. On the click, we re-look at the Wi-Fi state and report it again. And then if that state is enabled, we start a scan for networks. If the state is not enabled, we do a little alert dialog builder to ask to enable the Wi-Fi. If the user says yes, we report our state on the button when we use the Wi-Fi Manager to set Wi-Fi enabled to true. And then we start the scan with the Wi-Fi now enabled. Our scan result broadcast receiver is again a fairly simple broadcast receiver. It has a public event called receive, and it's looking for the intent action Android net Wi-Fi scan results. And if it gets that, it fires the receive event. In our activity, the receive event handler again reports the Wi-Fi state on the button using the Wi-Fi Manager Wi-Fi state. And then it looks at the scan results from the Wi-Fi Manager and reports the different networks that were received. So we did a start scan on the Wi-Fi Manager, and this is an asynchronous process that sends out a broadcast message. We receive the broadcast message, call out the event, and then the scan results have a list of Wi-Fi networks that are available. And we just report those on our text view. So we're going to run this in the emulator. At this point, our Wi-Fi state is unknown. And it asks if we want to enable Wi-Fi. We say yes, and it will say it's enabling, but because I'm in the emulator, it really can't do anything beyond that, so we won't be able to see the scan broadcast receiver results. This code will work on a real device, so I encourage you to take a look at that. So that's how to take a look at Wi-Fi availability and what networks are available.